Gonna jump right in. So, okay, so you're literally just stepped off the plane from Thailand. Are you still running on Thai time, or have you crashed back into reality?
I think I'm still running off of Thai time because I cannot sleep at night.
Hmm.
Like the night before, I literally did not go to bed until yesterday morning around 7:15. And I made myself. Last night, the same thing. Like I couldn't go to bed. I finally was like, let me just lay down and close my
Oh.
eyes. And that was like at almost 2 o'clock. And then I was back up at like three something.
What?
Yes, I cannot. And my best friend, she came and gave me a massage today, and she said the same thing. She could not go to sleep.
That's deep. I've never heard of that, but I guess y'all had fun. Let's dive in. I'm gonna tell you probably why. Cause you did not
Okay.
let any time pass. The way those pictures was coming, eight 8 days in Phuket with 7 friends. That sounds like either the best birthday ever or total chaos. So what was it?
Best birthday ever.
Yay!
Yes, we had a blast.
I'm so happy. Well, the pictures showed. The pictures. I got a surprise for you because I need those pictures ASAP. Um,
Okay.
what's the first thing that hit you when you landed in Thailand? And was it the heat, the smells, or the energy?
Um, it was our energy
Okay.
that just like overtook me because it was just like, we are here, y'all. Like,
Ooh.
and my cousin, that's the flight attendant that met us there,
Yes.
she was at our gate. And which I already kind of figured she would beat us there, but she was at our gate, and and my nickname is Angel,
Mm-hmm.
so all I could hear was Angel, Angel, and I hadn't seen her in a couple of months. So it was just the energy. We were so excited to be there.
Oh my goodness. And so what did she say? And that's another question. When she saw you and did she get to see your spot?
Yeah, she stayed with us and everything,
Okay.
and she she was excited too. That was actually her second time,
Mm-hmm.
but they did an Airbnb.
Okay.
So this was a different experience for her in Thailand. And she was just like, I am so glad we did this instead of trying to get an Airbnb. Because
Mm.
like we had the pool
Yes.
and him Pana,
Yes.
5 stars.
Okay.
5 freaking stars.
Yes. And you said right because you've been there. So you stayed at the hemp. I'm going to the right to the next question. You stayed at the Hempananas, and you tell me if I'm saying the wrong villas with your own private pool. Describe that moment when you first walked into the villa, and did anyone immediately jump in the pool?
Um, when we walked in, our mouths dropped. Cause like when you go into the property, it's like your own little house. Like
Mm.
everything is closed in. You got a garage,
Mm.
everything. It's not like your regular schmegular.
Okay.
And we walked in, they opened the door, and we was just like, okay, this is like being at home almost with some added stuff. And then
Yeah.
when you hit the corner,
Mm-hmm.
it's like nothing but glass.
Oh wow.
You just see the pool, the master bedroom surrounded by glass. I said, that's my room, y'all. I
Right.
don't know who thought they wanted it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
mine now.
It's the birthday girl's
And,
room.
uh,
So it's the birthday girl room.
yes. And so it was beautiful. When I tell you just the villa alone had so many photo ops, it was
Mm.
crazy. Every room, so it's 3 bedrooms, every room had like a little patio.
Oh wow.
So of course we had like a little side patio, and then we had the pool. Literally, you could open. I'm saying literally a lot, which is strange for me,
That's okay.
but you could open up the sliding glass doors and step into the pool from the master bedroom.
Oh well, that's classic. I love that. I love that. Now you know I know I'm a cheat a little. You had some pictures that you was walking in one of your videos and you said you was soaking wet. Can you tell people what happened?
So I went over to my cousin's villa, and of course, everybody has a pool. So I went there. She was chilling by the pool, and They give you floaties, but we had like a little baby floaty in our pool. And so when I got over to her place, she had like the alligator floaty and another big floaty. So it was just there, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna sit in the pool. I'm gonna get on this floaty, and I'm gonna, be chilling. Yeah, that didn't work out in my favor. I sat on the floaty, and the floaty said, "Not for me today," and I was in the pool.
Oh, soaking wet. Long as your long as your phone wasn't in there.
It felt so good.
Okay.
Nobody just went and dove into the pool when we got there. Good thing, their pools are not regulated, meaning like there's no heating system to their pool.
Gotcha.
And even though it is 100,000 degrees there, the water is still cool.
You're right.
And depending on where your villa is. So where our villa was right in the front, so we got sun. But at certain parts of the day, just like here, you don't get that much sun, so the water wasn't heated.
Mm-hmm.
And but at my cousin's house, her water was fine. Like she got direct sunlight all day long.
Oh, I like that.
So it was nice. Oh my God. And it was refreshing.
I bet it was something different.
Yes.
Patong Beach is legendary for nightlife. What was your crew's first night out and any culture shock moments?
Tuesday night was our first when we arrived, because that's the only thing we had. We got there at 12 p.m., got to the villa around almost 3 o'clock. And I wanted to go walking, but they was like, no, let's not walk. So we got a shuttle, which the villa provided shuttles for us to nearby places. And we just went on the main street from the villa and went to McDonald's. My cousin, that's what she wanted to do. So we went to McDonald's. Not some of the same menu stuff, but they literally have fried chicken, like real fried chicken.
Yes.
At the McDonald's. And next door to it was a grocery store. So if you saw some of my stuff on Instagram, you saw I did a video of us in the grocery store.
Yes.
And it wasn't like your regular grocery store. They literally had a liquor store. So you can't go wrong. It's like one-stop shop. And it was just like being in a grocery store, but different.
Right. Was it 24 hours? That was the one. Was that 24 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they are 24 hours. Because I think we went at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, that was a cool experience just to see all the similar but different things. Like in the video, I showed how they had Pringles, and their Pringles were nothing like our Pringles. Like they had spicy prawn, and I'm like, who wants to eat this? But my cousin said it was good, so I had to take her word on that one.
I'm sure. I love going to grocery stores in a different destination. Or just a store, period, because they have better food. They just have different things that we would never see. So this was your birthday trip. How does celebrating your birthday in Thailand compare to anything else you've ever done?
So I do a lot for my birthday. I go all out pretty much every year, but I've never taken a full trip on my birthday.
Got you.
And because it was my 50th birthday, I wanted to do the most. And that's how Thailand came about. It was 2 years in the planning. And with the grace of God, it happened.
Yay.
And from this point on, I'm like, you got to go big or go home.
That's right. And that leads me to the next question. Did you do anything on your birthday that you could never do back home? So what did you do during this whole trip that you knew you couldn't do back home?
The floating beach club, because we don't have that here.
That was amazing. I want to hear all about that, because put the IG influencers to shame, because you have to tell us about that, and go ahead and insert that now. Just tell us a little bit about that.
It was just the beauty of it was like for somebody to have the idea to take a barge and refurbish it into something like this, like Vegas almost, was outstanding.
Wow.
The decor of the place was beautiful. Everybody, because it's different cultures there. It's not, I think we ran into maybe 2 other Americans. And then we saw some black people. But other than that, it was Pakistani and Asian. It was everybody, and everybody got along.
Yeah.
It was no beef, no nothing. We were dancing. Food, when you get your cabana, part of your cabana money goes toward food. So if you're thinking about Thai bahts, I think we paid $200 and something per person USD. And in Thai bahts altogether, I think the cabana was $13,000. Well, 25,000. No, it was more than that. It had to be more than that, because 25,000 of that money went towards food.
Oh, wow.
And the food was good. Not subpar, good food. Drinks were on point, everything.
That's what you need. That's what you need. When you paying that kind of money out there, you want to see the difference. So that's real good.
Yes. And only thing, my thing was, because techno is only 5 minutes for me, that's all they played the entire time.
Oh, no.
But if you're having a good time, like, it's a must. I don't want to say it's a must do, but if you want to do it, do it.
Okay. Can I bring my own speaker and be somewhere at the top and jam?
It's literally techno the whole time.
So we're going to have a, what they call those headphone parties, a silent disco party. Everybody going to have their headphones on. We're going to play our own music.
But we ended up finding in Patong. We found one of my cousins found another hotel that does like something similar. We didn't get to go there. We just opted not to. But they played a variety of music. So I can't say, go there and not there, because you still want that experience of being out there on that water.
Yes. It's beautiful.
And you go through, like, it started sprinkling, but that didn't stop the party.
Oh, no. That made it better. And then it cooled it off a little. And then, like I say, I saw your pictures, so I'm cheating a little, and the videos, and I was just mesmerized. I love to see travel videos of stuff that I've seen on IG, and then somebody actually go. And it's like, oh, no, this is real. Did you, I'm almost done, as a massage therapist, you probably know good body work. So how did the Thai massage compare to what you do? Did you learn any techniques?
It's different. Well, I know how to do Western Thai massage. I understand now. Because it's completely different from theirs. We actually got massages in our villa. They provide the service. Ooh. It was like $60 for an hour, which is a good rate for a Thai massage, because normally here it's like $90.
Right.
They don't bring tables or nothing. They literally just like lay on your bed. And me and one of my cousins, my younger cousin, we shared the master bedroom. And we both was on the bed. She laid one way, I laid the other way, and both the ladies was on top of us.
Oh, wow.
And my poor lady, I worked her to death.
I bet.
So, but it was good. Okay. Then the next day or a day after that, we went on Thursday. We went and got walking around, got another massage at a place called Two Sisters.
I heard of that.
And massage places are everywhere.
Okay.
Like everywhere. And it was okay. I just don't like they don't massage your feet. Okay. Like you have to say that separately. Like do a separate price. That's the only thing, because I'm used to a full body. Yeah. But then we found this one place in the Nook.
I bet.
Called Happy Days. When I tell you that little lady, and I did just do a foot massage, but they had a combo where you do foot massage and back. She pretty much did my whole body.
Mm.
And that was only 450 Thai baht. So that's literally probably like $12 here.
Wow.
And everybody was like, why did we find this place? And all I kept saying, that's because y'all don't like to walk.
I love walking. Okay.
I'm like, if you get out and walk, we will find everything. And found out that the beach we went to on Thursday, Kamala, was just on the other side of the main road down, like 10 minutes from my villa. We could have walked.
Yeah.
That is taxi money that could have been in your pocket. And that's where all your money goes to,
Taxi.
is riding in the taxi.
But the villa said they take you for free. Was their shuttle not working? Or
I don't know what happened to why either the thing wasn't available.
Okay.
Or I don't know. It ain't no telling with us, because at some points we was just like, let's go.
I know. You don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
Who was the planner? So 7 Friends in Paradise, we know you're the planner, because you was like, let me call somebody because I'm going to do this myself. But in the midst of your group, who else was the so-called planner while you were there? And who was the party animal? And who surprised everybody?
My cousin is the flight attendant. She looked up a lot of things. She actually handled the part of the floating beach party.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said it was my birthday and I don't want to do nothing.
Right.
So that she took care of that. And the party animal, we really didn't have party animals. We are all like silly. So it was constant laughing, constant good time. And the word of the day, which came from me, I guess I'm the oldest and the most silliest, but the word of the day every day was, I don't live here. I don't work here. In other words, stop asking me these dang on questions. I don't know, just like you don't know.
Right? We fell in this.
But overall, we had a good time, and my I don't know how this may sound on the podcast, but we are partakers to a certain degree, and it is on it's like 5 on every block.
Okay. So they do have that plentiful. Okay.
Oh yes.
All right. Well,
that's good California to shame.
Oh wow.
When I say like literally 5 on one side of the street, it's literally 5 dispensaries on one side of the street.
Hell today. They is not playing with you. They like, look, these tourists want to do this, so we're going to put what we need on these streets.
Yes.
Like Bali does the foot massages over the full body. Like their initial is foot massages. I was going to tell you that when you were talking about massages. It's like the opposite. So we're getting down to the fun part. Any moments that were super, super funny? Like, what was the most funniest thing that happened?
Besides me falling in the pool,
right?
I think that was it. What we had so many things, and I'm naturally silly, so it could be anything. I can't put my finger on it because we all had such a good time.
I was laughing.
I think the funniest thing was, so this is one thing that we did, which was something I wanted to do, but it wasn't set in stone, was getting tattoos.
Oh, okay.
So we all got matching stamped tattoos, and which are super cute. I haven't posted it yet because I still got tons of pictures to post.
Okay.
But talking to the people about the tattoos, because I went to, and tattoo places are everywhere there too.
Gotcha.
So it's a big thing. Traditional, meaning with bamboo and with machine.
Oh wow!
So I'm talking to one guy at Kamala Tattoo, Kamala Inc., where we ended up going, and he was like, "Yeah, come back." And I looked over him. He had one tooth in his mouth.
Him today.
And I said, "What?" And my best friend was like, "Don't you even say it." I said, "I ain't gonna say nothing." I said, "Sir, we gonna come back. We just still looking around." And we went to Bangla Road.
Yeah.
where that's where all the shops are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not all the shops. There are some shops if you want to, buy certain things. Looked across the street, there was Celebrity Ink, which I found them on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Went over there, talked to them, and that was probably another funny situation because when he told me my price
Mm-hmm.
for the tattoo I really want to get, I said, "Sir, I'm not going to come back here because I'm not a celebrity." And for whatever reason, everybody in the thing just started laughing. I don't know why that was so funny to them. But I was like, "Sir, I could get that at home. Because, y'all, I'm not a celebrity. I may look like one, sir, but I'm not a celebrity."
No, and y'all named this celebrity. I guess they were saying that's who we need, y'all money.
Yes.
But that's too funny. And then any moments where you're looking, no, the food. What was one of the dishes that made you say, "I'm gonna learn how to cook this when I get home"?
Probably nothing because I'm not a cook.
Okay, got you. It's like nothing.
But there was some things like we were walking by and people was eating octopus and I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to try it. One of my friends that went, he was like, "Just try it." No, I'm not. I'm good.
Be stomach
and a lot of street food.
Okay.
Which was cool. I was a little well, I don't eat street food here. If I go to a food truck, I know somebody that went to the food truck.
Right.
So that was, I didn't do that because when I tell you, you walk by some of the places, the smell hit you before you saw the food. But then you come around this corner, it's just like a little makeshift something, and you like, yeah. I'm good. He ain't got no shoes on his toes, so I'm good.
Probably the best food we would ever eat in our life.
Yes. And I'm the one talking about, I'm going to live here. I'm going to move here. But some of the stuff, I just be like, wait a minute.
No, can't handle that.
Yes.
We're down to the end. But what was the hardest part about leaving?
Reality.
Yeah.
Just coming back to reality. Granted, I miss my kiddos, but it was just like I could stay one more week.
Of course.
And staying one more week doesn't mean staying where I was. No. Like there's so many places that you can go to. I mean, even changing your villas or your living quarters.
Yes.
And going to the other side. So when I say we met people, like I met this person from Australia. And that was one of the things. He was like, "Well, where are y'all staying? Where all have you?" Like, that's the question. So most of the time when people come there, they just don't go to Phuket just to stay there.
Right. They move around a little bit. If you're staying longer, that's a good thing to do. Like I do Bali trips and I'll do 3 nights here and 4 nights here, but they're staying 2 weeks. So you can move around without feeling rushed. But definitely something to consider because we could have did the Bangkok thing. That was like 3 or 4 days and then flying to Phuket for another 3 to 4 days. Could have done that too.
And even just staying in Dubai.
Yeah. Dubai is fun. Was there something you didn't do that's already making you plan for your next or a return trip there?
I just felt like I didn't stay long enough. That's all I felt.
Okay.
I think I did everything because I don't like to be bombarded with stuff to do.
Right, me either.
So I'm that person that I don't care. I'll get out and walk.
That's me.
I'm a people's person. I don't meet too many strangers.
Me too.
So that's the only thing I was like, I just wish I could stay longer because I could have did this, and this.
And not feel rushed.
Yes.
Okay. And naturally, I want to always ask all my guests that take their time out, is there anything I could have done better to help you plan or just anything? You can just let me know. It helps me become even better,
I think you did a great job. Like, I don't have any complaints to how you handled your business. You were very informative on things, and there was some things where you were like, "Okay, no, let's not do that. Let's do this." Even though I'm just suggesting it, but let's do this instead. That's perfect because even though you haven't been there, you do these kind of things. You have these interviews, so you get insight and you learn. And I feel like you as a person do your research.
I have to, because I'm not going to throw you out there in the wool. I don't believe in just throwing people out there and then don't answer, because that's what I'm hearing in the travel community. And it's like, well, you threw them out there, you're not answering the phone. They need you. They're asking questions. So I try to give you everything you need up front, where some people say I over communicate. And I'm like, in this industry, I'd rather be an over communicator than like somebody that doesn't communicate enough.
Because some people don't know. Because, like, one of my friends, my guy friend that went, he didn't do no research. I was like, you didn't look up nothing? He was like, no, I just figured you did all the research.
Yeah,
so you went to the other side of the world, and you don't know nothing.
Yeah, he trusted you.
I said, you dumb. No, I call him dumb. I said, you dumb.
That's a good thing.
No way.
I
guess that's a boy thing.
It's a man thing for sure. And it's also a good thing. So it's not as bad because he trusted you. He's like, look, I'm doing whatever you're doing. I trust you did what you were supposed to do, and I'm rolling.
I get that part, but don't be asking me no questions, because I'm going to get you. Right. I don't live here.
Right. I don't live here. I don't work here.
I'm a massage therapist. Why would I know this? I don't know nothing about, even if we was home, I don't know nothing about the kitchen. Why am I here? Why are you asking me this?
That part. So how was Dubai? Because that was a layover. What did you guys end up doing?
Not just stand in the airport, because it's too much to try to leave the airport and then go back through customs and everything. Yeah. And their airport is freaking huge.
Yeah. It's like a mall.
On our way back, when we were coming back home, we did walk around because we were in a different terminal to leave from where we came from. And we saw things in Terminal A that we wanted to purchase. And we were all the way in C, I think. So we had to take the little train thing. So it was like being in a big old mall.
Yeah.
That is true. When people say that, it's a mall. Meaning like it's like being in the Galleria, all your luxury things.
Yes. I heard it smells wonderful in there too.
Oh, yes. Oh, we found this perfume little thing. I can't remember the name of the perfume, but we went back just to be like, so can you hit me with that peach nectar? And the lady's like, we don't have any more samples. I said, they knew we was coming.
Oh.
So they didn't have no more to spray on us, but that stuff lasted on me.
Oh, it still.
I could still smell it when we got to Thailand.
Wow.
It was so good. And my cousin-in-law, he knew the brand before, we saw it there. He knew of it. So I said, I'm going to call him and ask him and see, because I wasn't going to buy it there. I'm not a big perfume person.
Right.
But I said, sir, I'm not paying no $500 for no bottle of perfume.
But I bet I need a sample, please. That sample will last me 6 months.
Yes.
And
they only have the big bottles. I'm like,
that's how they do.
Only get small bottles. You want us to spend the $500?
Yep, split it. Look, all y'all split it 7 ways.
That's what I told my cousin. I said, so we can all put together and buy one bottle. You keep it at your house for a week. One of my cousins said, girl, it's gonna be gone by the time we come back. I said, you gotta ration it.
That's right. You just do a dab here and a dab here.
We had a blast. I will say, if anybody you book another trip, when you look into the Himpanas, they have 3 properties.
Yeah, they do. The mountains. Well, I call them the cliffs. And then...
yeah, the hills and the Grand Valley.
Yes.
And they gave us a tour. I think them little people was loving us because they gave us a tour and everything. And when I tell you, it was beautiful, each property.
Yes.
It was just gorgeous. And they said, too, if we decide to come back and decide to stay there, they'll give us 10% off. So, of course, we would have to book that part through them.
Yes.
But still, that's to me, that's a good perk to have.
And when I looked them up, the hills, it was something that's what it was. They stopped. They didn't have like the 2 bedrooms or something. It was weird. And I knew we had people coming that probably wanted a 1 bedroom or a 2 bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't do the one that was in the hills. And it was another reason why. Oh, I didn't like the decor um of the ones. It wasn't as modern as the ones that you stayed in. So it was,
Oh, I don't know what they have on site. It is modern. I
it
don't know what they
is.
have on
They
site
must have
because we
outdated
found the
pics.
one they took us to in the hills.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 5-bedroom villa.
Wow.
Yep, 5-bedroom. Three of the bedrooms had access right out of their patio to the pool.
Hmm.
And I don't know why I don't have that part. It's in one of my videos. I think I posted it.
Okay.
But I didn't. The one I didn't post was the Grand Valley. Now that's honeymoon right there.
All right
It's
now.
like, boutique feel,
Mm-hmm.
like the decor, velvet, crushed velvet, pictures on the wall.
Mm.
That was beautiful. I told the lady, I said, now when I get married next year, pray about it because I don't got no boyfriend yet. And she just thought that was so funny.
She's like, come back, come back. Well, I appreciate your
so
time.
tickled.
I appreciate your time, and like I say, I have a gift for you. It'll be mailed to you. Just make sure you text me your address that you want to be mailed to, and
Okay.
I truly, truly appreciate your time on Fresh Off the Jet and with Young Lifestyle
Thank
Travel.
you.
Enjoy your rest of your day.